Scene 1, The Invisible Man. Mr. Thomas arrived every day at 5 a.m. He greeted everyone with a smile. "Good morning." Most never replied. Young employees walked past him without making eye contact. A few even mocked him behind his back. Imagine being 70 years old and still pushing a broom. The comments hurt, but Mr. Thomas never responded. Instead, he continued working quietly, helping others, cleaning messes nobody else wanted to touch. Scene 2. The rising star among the employees was a young manager named Eric. Eric was ambitious, talented, confident, perhaps too confident. He believed successful people deserved respect. People like Mr. Thomas, in his opinion, had failed in life. One afternoon, Eric accidentally spilled coffee throughout the lobby. Mr. Thomas quickly grabbed supplies and cleaned it. As he worked, he smiled and said, "No worries, son. We all make mistakes." Eric laughed. "Easy for you to say. You don't exactly have much responsibility around here." The room fell silent. Several employees chuckled. Mr. Thomas simply nodded. "I hope you have a wonderful day." Scene 3. A small act of kindness. Not everyone treated him poorly. A receptionist named Sarah always spoke with kindness. Every morning she greeted him. She brought him coffee on cold mornings. Sometimes she sat and listened to his stories. One day she asked, "Mr. Thomas, how do you stay so positive when people are rude?" He smiled. "My faith taught me that every person carries a burden we cannot see." Sarah never forgot those words. Scene 4. Trouble arrives. Months later, rumors spread. The company was struggling financially. Clients were leaving. Investors were nervous. Employees worried about layoffs. Fear filled the building. Soon an announcement came. The company had been sold. A new owner would address everyone on Friday. Nobody knew who it was. Scene 5. The big meeting. Friday morning arrived. Every employee gathered in the conference room. Executives stood nervously. Managers whispered. Eric sat near the front. The CEO stepped forward. "Ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to introduce the new majority owner of Horizon Financial." The doors opened. Everyone turned. Silence filled the room. Walking slowly into the room was Mr. Thomas. The janitor. Gasps echoed through the crowd. People stared in disbelief. Eric's face turned pale. Scene 6. The truth. The CEO continued. Years ago, Mr. Thomas founded a successful investment company. After selling it, he became one of the largest private investors in this region. Several years ago, he quietly purchased shares in Horizon. Recently, he acquired controlling ownership. Nobody could believe it. The man they mocked, the man they ignored, the man sweeping floors, owned the company. Scene 7. Grace instead of revenge. Mr. Thomas stepped to the microphone. Everyone expected anger. Instead, he smiled. "I know many of you are surprised." He paused. "I didn't work here because I needed money. I worked here because I wanted to understand people." The room was silent. I learned something important. The character of a person is revealed by how they treat those who can do nothing for them. Many lowered their eyes, including Eric. Then Mr. Thomas said something unexpected. "I have no desire for revenge. Because years ago, God showed me mercy when I didn't deserve it." Tears formed in Sarah's eyes. Scene 8. Eric's apology. After the meeting, Eric found Mr. Thomas. His voice trembled. "I'm sorry. I judged you. I disrespected you. I was wrong." Mr. Thomas smiled. "Thank you for saying that." Then he placed a hand on Eric's shoulder. Never measure a person's worth by their position. God certainly doesn't. Eric nodded. A lesson he would never forget. Ending lesson. In life, it's easy to value people based on titles, money, appearance, or status. But God sees something deeper. He sees the heart. The people we overlook today may be carrying wisdom, strength, and value we cannot imagine. Treat everyone with dignity, because every person is made in the image of God. God opposes the proud, but gives grace to the humble. James 4:6. If this story touched your heart, subscribe to Modern Parables for more inspiring stories rooted in biblical truth and everyday life.